Welcome back to the Lynx View Acres YouTube channel. I'm Brendan and I do various lifestyle block vlogs around our lifestyle block. We're second month into spring. I've got some brilliant growth. Today we're going to start strip feeding the cows in our rear lower paddock. So we've got the trolley here, we've got a fence reel, and we've got a heap of standards here. So we're going to go down into that paddock, set up a strip for them and let them in there. The growth is fantastic, they're going to love it. So we'll set all this up, we'll take our wee trolley out to the back paddock and we'll get set up. Look at this growth. They're going to absolutely love it in here. So about a month ago I come in here with the Torden and sprayed a couple of bits of gorse and bramble that was starting to come back through. So that's well and truly set in. Every year that we've had the cattle through here and I've done my Torden spraying, it's just getting better and better. The bottom of this paddock was all gorse. So we're really happy that it's now getting settled down. I've got the trolley in here with the standards and the hot wire. So I'll run my first strip down and then each week I'll give them another slice. So we leave them strip feeding on one section for a week and then the following weekend we'll shift them over and give it a bit more. Once I've done this, I do have to move the water trough and bring it into this paddock here. That's not a problem. I just have to lengthen the alkathene pipe, which I've got another length of it in that little lean-to shed where the cattle crush is. So once we're done here, I've just got to do that and we're good to go. This will keep them going for about a month. Last year I let it go a little bit too long, and by the time they got to the last strip it was actually quite long and they weren't actually eating a lot of it. So I want to get them in a bit earlier so they actually eat it all down nicely. We may even get a second run out of it if we get a bit more rain through the end of spring, early summer. That would help with more growth. Let's do it. Alright, we are done. So we're all connected up down to that waratah down the bottom. So all I've got to do now is get an alligator clip, connect it up to the two hot wires, and we'll be live on the strip feed fence and move the water trough. Once the cows know this is ready to strip feed, they'll be rearing to get in here. Right, so I'll get an alligator clip, we'll set up the water trough, we're done. Okay, so we're just down here at the join. Now, I've got this waratah in here because I don't want to hook the reel straight up to this fence line here because it'll just put too much strain on it and end up pulling half these standards over. So we're just going to use an alligator clip from the hot wire there up to this one, and that'll liven up our strip feed fence for the cattle. Straight onto the connector here, and we'll come around this side and join onto the wire that's live. Let's try and not get a zap. Now I've got my cheap tester down here. We're going to plug this in, we'll earth it and make sure we've got power. We've got the earth in. You probably can't see it, but we have 10,000 volts. Good to go. So we're live. So next thing is we'll move the water trough into this part of the paddock, then we can let them in. Right, come on. In you go. In you go. Come on. In you go. Yes. Come on. Come on. In you go. In you go. Good boy, Henry. Good boy. Oh yes, you're gonna love that. We are done. I've just changed the water hose over so it's longer, so it reaches the trough in this paddock. The nozzle on the end of this trough is broken, so we just put the hose straight in the trough itself to fill it up. I might just get a block of wood and prop it up at the front a little bit, just the angle of the paddock, just to top it up and make sure we get the most amount of water in it we can. Look at that, they're happy as. Lots of growth, that'll keep them busy for a week. And then we'll shift it over a bit more next weekend. Our first spring strip feed for our cattle. And a beautiful day for it, although the wind has picked up. But that's okay, it's nice and refreshing. Now I can shut the rest of the property off and let all the paddocks heal up. Alright, now with the cattle in that lower paddock strip feeding, we can rest all our other paddocks that the cattle go through, including this upper top one. I've still got some Torden mixed up in my little 5 litre spray bottle, so I'm going to come up here and spray a few thistles, a bit of gorse coming through and some prickles. And then by the time the cows come back through here, that'll be well and truly dead. So I'll go and do that now. But apart from that, the cattle are good to go. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.